What is up, everyone? Thanks for joining me. I'm KG. Got another replay here. Doing up against Elfnote Power Patron. He goes ahead and starts with the Terminus. Terminus gets him the Medius. After that, I do droll him. He normal summons the Medius after getting drolled, and I just decide to imperm this because he can't search anything else. So, he's not going to be able to add any cards, so I figured that'd be a good place. Yep, and he passes there. I go ahead and start my turn off with Fiendsmith Tract. Getting out the Lurie, of course. Typically, you just go for Lurie. Lurie supposed to summon itself. Then I go ahead and link one for the Requiem. Requiem effect, attempt to go for Lacrima. He doesn't stop me, so we go for Lacrima. We use the Lacrima effect to dump the Engraver. He says he might have a response, so I wait for a response, but he okays it. Dump the Engraver, go ahead and equip to Necro Equip, or should we go ahead and equip to the Lacrima for Necro Equip, Requiem to Lacrima for Necro Equip. Then we activate the Engraver that we have in our hand to search. I believe I just searched the trap because that should be the only thing. Yeah, so I just searched for the trap. This gets me a draw off Necro Equip since I'm also receive from hand. So I get the draw, and then I activate the effect to draw, and then he Harmonias me. So he goes Harmonia. Pop my Necro Equip. Necro Equip still triggers, so I will get the draw. Draw one. And he dumps the Pegasus, which comes up later, but I completely space on it. I go Talents, draw 2 cards. So Necro Equip, draw 1, Talents, draw 2, pretty good. Then I go ahead and normal summon the Ether Barrel. Use the effect to set the Lorely Load, activate Lorely Load effect, get the Drill Beam. Now we're in a really good spot. In a pretty good spot here. I go for the Engraver, shuffling back the Lurie, and then I just go link 2 for Sequence. Sequence effect to shuffle back 3 for Desiree. We use the Engraver, Lacrima, and the Requiem. Summon out the Desiree. Oh no, I think I leave Lacrima in graveyard. Summon out the Desiree. Then we go for Agnumde. Agnumde effect. Summon out the guy. And I should have just equipped Sequence here. It's like I don't know what I was thinking or what I was doing, but I don't equip Sequence to stop me from getting targeted. He just activates the Pegasus and spins me back to deck, and I'm like, well, fuck. Forgot about that. And bad. And bad. But then I go ahead and activate Fall and just clear the rest of his board off. Send the Albion. Then I use Load and I get Swallowed. So like once again, being bad. Like why not just use the Lorely Load while he has no cards on field? Like just terrible at the game. So he draws a card. I set 1, and then in phase we go Albion, I assume. So I'm still in a good spot, even after all these misplays. Still in a pretty good spot. Forgot about the Wind Pegasus, and then I just made a bad play using the Lorely Load while he had no cards. Could have just used it while he had the Harmonia. But anyways, he goes for another Terminus. Interesting. This time he gets the other Dark Fairy that he plays. Activates it in scale and uses the effect. I just go ahead and Drill Beam this because I don't want him to get the search, and I also don't want him to revive from grave. So I just Drill Beam this card. Yeah, he okays that, so it gets banished. Then he goes for Medius, sending a card. I'm gonna allow this, just get his card advantage down. Let him go ahead and send. So shovel out Medius. He's going to use the effect of Medius, and I'm going to Ash. Then he normals Bell, so I'm like, okay, we're good now. So he normals Bell, and we just have Virtuous for that, and then he scoops it up. So yeah, that's game 1. I don't know, I feel like Falling the Virtuous is too generic. I should probably get banned, but I feel like I'm the only one saying that, so I'll stop. He goes for Elfnote. I believe that's the I don't remember which one it is, but it searches a monster. He searches for Regina, uses it, tributing the monster, or it might be, I think it's Lucina, Elfnote Lucina. Gets to Regina. Regina tributes Lucina, and then he's gonna special from deck. I don't have any hand traps this game, so truthfully, I'm probably just cooked. This deck puts up a really nice board when it doesn't get interrupted, so it's not looking good for me at all. He go ahead. Yeah, he normals media. He has everything. Plays into Nib for some reason, but doesn't matter because I have no way to stop any of this. I have no hand traps. Synchros for 5. Yeah, it goes for the Hyper Librarian play. Then also gets to search off the Elfnote since it was synchro. Uses synchro material. Drops out Fortuna. Uses the continuous to search. Or just special, excuse me. Specials out the other tuner guy. Goes for the Synchro 7. Gets to draw a card off that. Draws into the Ash. I just saw him draw Ash. That's cracked. Broken. Yeah, then he goes ahead. Uses the Fortuna effect. Uses the trap card. Oh, he uses the Synchro Monsters effect to bring back the Elfnote. Then he uses the trap card, attributing the Fortuna to summon out Regina again. He didn't use the effect of Regina to add back to hand, so that's interesting. Probably should have used that, but he didn't use it there. Gets another draw off of Hyper Librarian. This is not looking good for me. So yeah, I got a few in a row. He passes there. He's got a few interruptions. Not looking good for me, honestly. I start with the Ether Burrow, normal summon. He just Crystal Wings me. I use Talents to try and draw some cards or to steal a monster or something. And it just gets negated by the trap card. He'll send one, summon back, and then negate a card. Then he goes Regina effect in hand to send and special itself, and that gets him to another Elfnote card. He explains to me what it does, and I think I just scoop here. So I'm like, yeah, you got it, dude. Yeah, yep, I scoop it up here. I don't like to waste time. So I scoop it up here, you got it. Next game. I'm gonna go ahead and just go Primite Roar, starting off. I pay 2k, summon a normal monster from my deck. That normal monster cannot be destroyed by battle until the end of my opponent's next turn. So yeah, we just go for Dippity, of course. The best normal monster. Besides White Duston. Then get off a Requiem. Then go off Requiem, and then I get Ashed. I do have Cross Out though, Cross Out Designator, so that's cool. We cross out the Ash, continue with the Requiem, summon out the Lacrima, and Lacrima gets Veilered. So that sucks. From here we just equip the Requiem, go for the Necro Quip. I love Necro Quip, dude. So much, gives you so much utility in so many different scenarios. Card's great. We set one, I think that's just it. We end with Lacrima engraved, so we still have an interruption here, even through the Ash and the Veiler. Or just the Veiler, I guess, because we stopped the Ash. He starts with the Elfnote, searches the Elfnote dude. Normal summons it, and on normal summon I use the effect of Lacrima targeting Requiem. Use Requiem, sending or summoning out the Lacrima we just sent back. Lacrima will trigger. That gets us to Paradise. And then we go on res, Fallen effect targeting the tuner to get rid of it. I just didn't want to have him on a tuner. This is bad too because it threatens my Necro Quip. I should have just popped the original monster, but we don't do that. And he has the the Power Patron guy that summons from grave, but I just stopped that with Ghost Ogre. He will get the search. I'll get the draw off of Necro Quip. He reveals that he has no targets. I see. So yeah, he has no targets for the Power Patron Pendulum dude. Tributes the monster for Regina effect. Veiler, yep, nice. Veiler coming in clutch. Yeah, I've updated my list. I'm back on a bunch of hand traps now. So he beats over that, someone's at. In phase, you just go Albion search. I keep the trap card in the graveyard. I figure I don't really need the follow-up that much because he has no way to stop me, and I have a Fenrir in hand. So I figure I don't really need to use the trap card to get follow-up or to send that monster to the grave. So I just keep it in the grave for interruption. Crash the Necro equip, special summon out the Fenrir, use the Fenrir effect, get a search. And at this point I feel like I'm in a really decent spot. Fenrir checks a lot of his starters. So I'll set a card in the back row, I believe it's just Fallen, and then pass there with the Lacrima and the Requiem still in grave and the trap in grave. So we're looking pretty good. He special summons that monster, and then I use the trap here. Now that he special summons something that might cause a problem, I just go ahead and send the Desiree, shuffle back the Dippity, send it to the grave. And then we still have Fenrir, so like no matter what he has, we're good. We have Fenrir and we have Lacrima follow up, so we're in a really good spot. And we still have Fallen in the Virtuous. Yeah, I forget about Fallen. So yeah, that's super game. So yeah, he popped that there. He goes to end phase, and I just use Lacrima effect, and I think he sees it, and he's like, "Yeah, you got it." Yeah, scoops it up. Yeah, good game to my opponent. Well done. Shout out AZ Locals. Leave a like and a subscribe on the video. Take care.